Okay, guys, let's begin our next XP Network AMA sessions. Today we have an amazing project called Metanet, and we have representatives of XP Network team, me, Dima Brook, and Dima Ulyanov, who is our CBO. I hope he will also join our conversation and will say a few words about himself and our project. So let's begin. So first of all, let me introduce Pico, our guest from Metanet. Pico, could you please say a few words about yourself and the project, just in a nutshell, because we will go deeper into details later on as we go.
Hello everyone, this is Pico, but Pico is my nickname. My real name is Nasir. I'm the CEO of Metanet project. I have been working in crypto market for about 5 years, and also I have been involved in various projects. Currently, I'm functioning as the Metanet CEO with the Metanet community vote. Since Metanet is a fully decentralized project, the heads will be chosen by the DAO voting. And I'm so glad to express my joy that the community has put their faith and trust on me and has given this position to me. And I want to kindly thanks to them, all the people that working in Metanet, all my family. You know, in Metanet, we don't say we are a community. We said that we are a family and we really feel in love and love each other. Today, our global CM Rahil is here with me to answer your question and help me in this amazing AMA. And I'm here too to assist if anything was necessary. Go on, Rahil, and continue.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Rahil, the Global CM, as my friend said, of the Metanet project. And it's actually been 2 years that I'm working in the NFT market. And also, I'm happy that Metanet community has trusted me and chose me for this position for the project. So if we can just start the questions. You can just start that.
Thank you for a great introduction. It was very unusual to hear two voices, male and female. Usually we have one representative from one company, and here we had two. Amazing. Thank you, guys. Dima, would you like? Yeah, go ahead.
No, nothing. I was just saying you're welcome. Nothing more.
Rahil
okay,
is the first crypto woman in Iran and I think in Web3 space. She's very specialized and she knows a lot about NFT and crypto space.
Yes, it's amazing. Yes, so it's very important to mention that our guests today are from Iran, and we are very happy to host them. Dima, would you like to say a few words about yourself and our bridge, our company?
Hello guys, nice to meet you all. My name is Dima. I'm a Chief Business Officer in XP.NETWORK, the big multi-chain NFT bridge, which is supporting more than 30 chains, including EVM and non-EVM chains, and providing to transfer NFT solution very easy and smart, and users using our solution. Thanks for them. Thanks them for this.
Thanks for the introduction. Now a question to our guests, Metanet. So guys, can you please tell me in a nutshell, what is Metanet? What are you guys doing? What is so special about your project?
Yeah, sure, my pleasure. I'm just going to get the mic. So first of all, great appreciations for your invitation to XP Talks. So let's just shift to the main subject. So first of all, Metanet is a decentralized metaverse city that has a total of 100,000 NFT lands. Each land is actually designed exclusively and uniquely. And you can just start your own business and use its metaverse economy, actually. So in our metaverse city, in this metaverse city, you can just buy and sell physical products and goods and also naturally services with each other. And the infrastructure of Metanet Metaverse allows you to experience a 3D environment with voice call and VR capabilities in the Web3 space. And beside that, the important difference that Metanet project has with other NFT and Metaverse projects is that the project is completely run by DAO. and all its aspects are managed by the DNM token. And if you just want to, what is DNM stands for, it is Decentralized Network Marketing. And in most projects, people provide their capital to the development team by minting NFT. And they should actually hope that the team will make the best use of this money and the project will grow. They hope that. But except that in many cases, we always see that they will just rock pool and scams will occur and happen. And the NFT holders had no role in project navigation to just navigate the project actually. But after minting NFT lands in Metanet, the money enters and encounters the DAO treasury, and in return, the DNM token is airdropped to the buyer's wallet, and which gives them, it gives them the right to vote in the project. The DAO treasury is used for project development and advertising, and all of which are done by voting from DNM owners. And the total supply of DNM, if you just want to know, the DNM tokens total supply is only 10 million units.
Yeah, and we are the first project that used this algorithm, and I think this was the last pieces of puzzle in the centralized world. In every project, the team gave the money and
just run away.
Yeah, just run away, or they didn't do anything for growing the project. But in Metanet, the community decide how we grow, how we advertise, and how we spend the money.
Actually, if you just want to put it in better words, the DAO is actually truly run here and done.
Well, Nasir and Rahil, thank you very much for a very comprehensive answer. It's so great to hear that you guys have developed this tech in Iran. And I'm very happy for your community, very happy for you guys. And it's a real pleasure to hear that you have like real democracy in this community, where people choose who is going to run which program, who is going to be the leader. It's really amazing. Yeah, cool job, guys. What blockchain, what protocol Metanet is based on, and why? So I know which blockchain, but can you also explain why you decided to select this particular blockchain out of all the available ones?
Yeah, sure. So there's a good proper answer for this. We have just prepared it. We've done a lot of research, tons of research to choose the right blockchain. For example, you just go to a blockchain and you can just not find the good community, or you can just not find a good token or coin it has. But after our researchers and we just choose the right blockchain network, and finally we have implemented the Metanet on the Binance Smart Chain network for several important reasons, and I'm just going to get to them. First of all, we have the proper security and the speed. And then we have the reasonable gas fees, the gasification of that. And then we have the credibility and support of the network. And after that, we just want to say that we have the availability of BNB and BUSD tokens for most of the Metanet community. But using XP.NETWORK platform, we intend to actually connect Metanet to other blockchain networks such as the Open Network actually, and Polygon, and etc. We just want to have something like a cross-chain thing, something that we can just expand it globally, not to just be centralized in one and only blockchain. We just want to expand it a lot and bigger.
The fact is, in Iran, it's so hard to convert your fiat money to crypto, and we don't have very good exchanges in Iran. But BNB and BUSD tokens are so popular in Persian people, and it was one of the most reasons that we use BNB chain. And we help our community to convert their money so faster and make everything so comfortable for them.
Yeah, we just wanted everything to be swift, fast, not to just have getting stuck or making any issues for them. We just want everything to just be so smooth and run by all people. Because, in Iran, you just have to implement and base everything from the very first basic steps and fundamental steps. So we just go through a easy peasy details stuff, not just a lot of stuff that the user would panic. That's it.
Exactly.
That was another extensive explanation and another deep or profound look at the world of blockchains, and you made a great choice. Of course, BSC is a great blockchain, one of the great blockchains. So amazing that you've chosen that one, and we'll discuss others a bit later. So how did you even come across XP.NETWORK, or maybe we came across you, like how it happened?
Okay, so our COO, actually, Nasir, they had some talks in Telegram group that they were just related to NFT and crypto with Dimitri, who is the CBO of the XP.NETWORK project. And by holding an online meeting, an online session, he actually learned about the potential of the XP project and finally decided to use this protocol in the Metanet project. And of course, the XP.NETWORK project is well known and famous among blockchain users.
Exactly. If Mr. Dimitri remembered, we were talked in Velas Army group. In that time, I was working on a project on VL Exchange, and one day I saw Mr. Dimitri there, and I sent him a DM. What do you do in Velas network? What is your project? Who are you? Where are you from? And we talked a lot. After that, we have an online meeting. I think it was last year. And after that, I have some research about XP.NETWORK and how it works and how can I use XP.NETWORK in my project. And I think after a while, we launched the Metanet project, and I saw the potential of XP.NETWORK and how I can use it in Metanet. And I called Mr. Dimitri again and sent him a DM, and this amazing collaboration happened.
Wow, so you actually made a research about our company before even starting to talk with us. I see. Well, that's a very responsible approach.
Thanks.
Right, it's great to hear. Okay, so what do you think are your competitive advantages in the market, and do you even have any competition? So what are your competitive advantages, and do you have competitors? If you do,
sure.
Who are your competitors? If you don't, then please explain why you think that you don't.
Okay, I guess from here now on, there would be lots of answers that you're just going to hear from me personally. So just be ready for that, because I'm just going to talk a lot for now. Okay, so first of all, among the most important and vital competitive advantages of Metanet in this market, these are the things that worth to be mentioned, maybe 7 or 8 items, I guess, factors. So first of all, we have unique NFT lands, each of which is actually designed exclusively, just like your fingerprints. And Metaverse Web3 infrastructure that allows you and permits you to enter Metaverse space without the need to install additional software. And then the next one is Metanet, a decentralized store that allows you to buy and sell products, physical products in the real world, and is actually managed and run by smart contracts, of course. And management of all parts of the project is run and actually governed by DAO. And we have the possibility of staking lands and the possibility of earning 110% APY, annually. And we have profit from DNM token staking, and the possibility of participating in the lands sale and getting referrals from the community. So these are just only part of our competitive advantages of Metanet.
And the most important thing about Metanet project is our Web3 infrastructure, because no other project has this infrastructure, even Decentraland and Sandbox. I saw this technology just in other side Meta project, the Metaverse of Border Yacht Club. They have a technology called M2, and it's let you to enter to the 3D space without any lag, just by using a simple browser, just with your Google Chrome browser. And we make a technology like that, and you can use this technology and enter to the 3D space with very high quality graphic and enjoy the metaverse. And I think this is the most important thing in our project.
And the other thing that it is worth actually to mention is that the word M2 that actually a colleague said that it is m squared. I mean, you have to 2 times of it. And, currently, our most important rivals that you just said in the market are Sandbox, Decentraland, and other site Meta. And I believe that with the completion of Metanet and the launch of Metaverse 3D space, we can easily compete with them. The infrastructures and the dynamic community of Metanet are our golden tickets in this competition, and there would be no doubt in that.
And also, we are one of the fast-growing projects in BNB chain. We gather more than 2,000 holders in just 3 months, and I think it was a big.
Can just have that by our side, actually.
Yes,
2,000
and no
members.
other project I think in BNB chain did this thing, and I want to kindly thanks to our great community and our great community leader, Mr. Nasrullahi. He's a genius in marketing and selling, and he did this huge move in project.
Okay, that was an extensive answer. Thank you for that. I still didn't quite understand what are your how will you beat other competitors that you named? Like, what exactly will make you much better than them? I mean, I understood that you said that, but I didn't quite understand the features that will help you achieve that.
Okay, I will just answer that in all of the questions, and if you just do not get your answer, we will get to that. How about that?
Okay, that's a plan. Great.
Okay.
Right. So the next question is, do you think your project Metanet is already successful? If so, what is a success for you? If not, what do you think you have to do to get there to be successful?
Okay. So as we just said, we sell lands. But the thing is, we don't consider success to be like just selling lands. But success, in our opinion, is creating a space to break the monopoly and make the metaverse space practical for all people, for all individuals. Creating economic justice and improving people's lives is considered the greatest success for us, which is really important. And in real world, in current world, there are just monopolies in 3 important sectors, in 3 sections actually. So the monetary and the banking system, the web space and social media, and the product production and supplying system. So which Metanet means success in breaking the monopoly in these 3 aspects and has provided a solution for each of them actually. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we have different solution for this 3 part that Rahil mentioned. With our DeFi and staking system, we want to break the monopoly of banking system, and with our metaverse infrastructure and our Web3 social media, we want to break the monopoly in web. If you see the current situation of the web, everything is fine. But when you go deeper, you see that the whole internet managed by some people, and they can disconnect the internet just by 1 click. And we want to break this monopoly to make the life for people better. And also in product and product
But the product production.
With our decentralized marketplace, we let all people to sell their products and buy products and don't use this economy and make profit by show themselves in our metaverse.
Okay, another thing is that, for example, I have a marketplace, for example. If I'm the owner and the owner of this marketplace and the market is centralized, you cannot sell your products the way you want. But the thing is, we're here to just break it. We just want to apply the decentralization. That's the thing that my partner just want to say, and is just trying to say it actually.
Exactly. Breaking monopoly is our motto in Metanet project.
That sounds very ambitious with those 3 monopolies that you're trying to break. It makes a lot of sense for me when you speak about monitoring banking system, because all blockchain is about breaking this monopoly and making it available to anyone. Yes. Web space and social media, that's what your project is about. So that also makes a lot of sense to me. The third part kind of brought me in a little doubt. I understand that you will help people sell or market their goods, but what about production? How will you demonopolize production? Maybe I just didn't catch that, but could you explain a bit more here?
Look, we have two different type of business plan in the world. First one is a blue ocean. It means that you do your business in the ocean and you have no competitor and everything is good. But the most part of economy is in red ocean. For example, the place many big and giants of industry are there and don't let you to show yourself and grow. For example, if today you make a very good smartphone, you can't compete it with Apple or Samsung because they have the market, they have the whole market and you can't compete it with them. But in Metanet, if you have very useful and good product, we support you by our community to grow and make your business a successful business. And this is our goal. I think you understand my words.
Okay, so it means you help the producers who are not big and who cannot claim to be monopolies in their sectors. You help them market their goods, and this is how you increase decentralization in production.
Exactly,
Okay.
but they should have land in metaverse and sell their products by crypto because in many space of world the production doesn't sell by the crypto and we tell them if you come to Metanet and sell your products with cryptocurrency, we will support you.
And then the money will actually return into their benefit. I mean, the money is not lost. You can just have your share with that. And if I want to mention something, remember the yacht club? The people, they were just in NFTs. They would just support each other. In that world, in that situation, those years back to then, they would support each other because many of them were millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires. But here, you don't need to be like that. You just have to be here, use our services, and then the money will just return to you in swaps.
Exactly.
Right. You also, when we spoke previously, you spoke about the way for people to buy and sell in a trustless way, where your platform is the guarantor that the seller will get the money and the buyer will get the goods. So can you maybe also speak about it here so that the listeners are also aware of this important part of your business?
Yeah, exactly. We make a smart contract that make you to don't want to trust anyone else. For example, you want
You
to
mean
buy.
there would be no middlemen or intermediaries or the third party?
Exactly. For example, you want to buy a T-shirt from Metanet store. You pay the money, but the money doesn't go to the seller's wallet. It goes to a smart contract and lock. When you receive the T-shirt, you confirm that you receive it, and then a smart contract will send the money to the sellers. But if the buyers don't want to confirm that, there is a system that don't let him to cheat. For example, your sending period is 3 days. After 3 days, if everything was fine, the seller can withdraw his money. But if the buyers come and say to the Metanet that I didn't receive the product or my product has some problem and I didn't receive it, our customer service will go to the field and fix the issue. This is how the decentralized marketplace works. But in the future, we want to use the Oracle to make a system to tracking the products
Yeah, to
and
automate
yes,
everything
connect to
actually.
the posting system and make everything decentralized.
Yes, amazing. So yeah, it's good that you have support already now, but of course, as the number of transactions will grow in your system, you will either have to hire a huge staff of supporting team, right, who will
Yes.
solve all those things, or you better automate it and employ oracles that will bring this information to the contract, and you won't have to pay so much to people.
Yes.
Which will also make your platform very competitive because you don't have to pay to third parties.
Dima, actually, for example, for a country like Iran or many other countries that they want the people to accept and use, actually, to utilize the crypto, we need some staff. For example, we're just using the postal systems, postal codes for the documentary and the tracking. But when you just, teach them and give them the tutorial, they would just accept it and be updated. For example, maybe I was just like 5 to 8 years ago in Iran, people won't accept Instagram marketing. They won't accept the online stores on Instagram. They would just say yes. They were just something like fraud.
They even
Yes.
accept the card of bank. They
Yes,
don't
the
use POS or ATM. They
Yes.
said they are a scam and they cheat my money. They steal it.
But for now, many people, many geniuses, they would just base this infrastructure and the fundamentals, and people will accept it. And they would just have a million bank account on their accounts of Instagram. So this is just no difference on that. When you just give the infrastructure and the base to the people, people are not dumb. They would just get acquainted with that. They would just adopt themselves with that. That's why we're just, emphasizing on this and insisting on it and have the consistency.
Right. Well, speaking about Iran, Iran was also the culture where such religion as Zoroastrianism was born, right? And the teaching was that Ahura Mazda, the top god of this religion, was the ultimate truth, right?
Yes.
And the people did not lie. All the people were truthful, even if it caused death to them. They were still saying only the truth. So hopefully, at least this part of this ancient religion is still in Iran, and people are very honest. And nobody will say that, no, I didn't receive the goods, and the seller will still get the money, right? So I hope people are still honest, right? Okay, so it's actually amazing, guys, that you're building that. And are you guys building it only for the Iranian market, or it's going to be just for everybody who wants to use the platform?
Okay, of course, we're talking about decentralization. How could it be only implemented in Iran? Here we just want to fix everything. Here is just a messed up. Everything is actually centralized. So we just want to break it out. We just want to pass it over. And then we will just come back to the universe. I mean, we're just actually doing it some kind of worldwide. But first of all, we need to fix it here in Iran. People here really need that. So we're not actually privileging our people, but the thing is, everything has to be fixed here first. But yeah, we just plan to make it fully decentralized and global.
Great. Great to hear that you're coming to the global market with your domestic product. Amazing.
There are just, I had a memory for that. One of my friends, because I was just in tourism many years ago, maybe a decade ago. I'm actually 25 right now. So he would just tell me that there are just lots of leather industry here in Iran. And none of us would even know that. We all know the Turkey coats or the leather jackets. But here in Iran, we have 10 times better products to compete with them. And for example, we have something like saffron or the pistachios that you can never find them in anywhere else, just only in Iran. So when you just, for example, I'm here talking about the physical good or the edible, the eatable products like, the nuts or the things. When you can just export them, when you can just show the world who we are, this is when the decentralization and the global market comes in.
Right, that sounds really great. And especially knowing that Iran is under sanctions and many countries cannot freely trade with Iran, this would give a way for the producers to be able to sell abroad, right? Because it's not their fault that it happened to the country.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's another good thing that you're doing for your people and in general for the humanity, which is great. So, what is your plan for this year? Do you have a roadmap? Do you know what you're going to do this year, what we are to expect in the coming years?
Okay, so what a question. There would be no project on world without a roadmap. I mean, you can never find that. They can never find success without the roadmap. And here we have my partner to just comprehensively explain all of that.
Exactly. Since we are in the third quarter of the year and half of the year is already gone, I'm going to say the rest of our plan. The Metanet project has 5 phases in its roadmap. And at the moment that we are talking, the project is in its third phase. In the second quarter of 2023, we had second phase done. In phase 1, we have done this. First of all, the team gathering and idea generation. After that, we designed the website and the centralized marketplace and do the smart contract of it. After that, we make the initial NFT design of the land. And after that, we design the initial map of the land. After that, we launch the DNM token, and this phase has been completed and successfully done. In the second phase, we launched the decentralized our DEX, actually the centralized exchange of Metanet to trade DNM and UVM token. After that, we launched the UVM token, which is the short form of Universe Meta, which is our city currency, and all products will buy and sell with UVM soon. After that, we launched the staking system, which permits you to earn profit by staking your land and DNM token. It was the phase 2 of our project. And
phase 3, I guess. Yes, phase 3, the third quarter, yes.
And we done this all, and it's completely ready, and our user can use it. And now in phase 3 and quarter 3 of year, in this phase, we have new website design, UI and UX, and it's became very beautiful and user friendly.
Pretty fancy.
Exactly. After that, we launched the unique NFT gallery for this phase. 25,000 unique lands. It's a very huge move in crypto world. After that, we have new design of metaverse map, and it's complete last night, and our community see it, and I share it in your group with your team. After that, we have the new design of our DEX and the new UI and UX of it. And the last one is launch our NFT marketplace to buy and sell our NFT in this market. Go on, right?
Okay, it was just a lot, and I wanted to just participate more. So till this phase, and we have this process, and the progress that we have, it was just almost 80% of it. It has been done and will be completed in a month in a row of that. So the fourth phase of the project will be carried out and done in the last quarter of 2023 and in the beginning of 2024, actually, which will be the 3D design of metaverse stores. And these stores have the ability to buy and sell physical products and goods. So here it's just going to be really fancy. And it actually let users to purchase clothes and accessories. So it is just through AR and VR technology, like viewing other products, clothes in a showroom and accessories and etc. So the fifth phase of the project will be actually done by 2024 is the initial design of the metaverse so that all users can go online with their avatars in 3D space and under Web3 at the same time and have calls and actually call each other without getting stuck, lags, or any bugs, or experiencing the sounds interfere with each other, or lags even, I just said that. And in this phase, the ability to build land will also be provided for users. And this was our entire plan until 2024. And after the end of phase 5, a new roadmap will be presented.
Exactly.
Well, that sounds like a very ambitious plan. I only have one question. You said that your metaverse stores will be in 3D, and you are going to use AR and VR technology. Does it mean that the visitors of those 3D stores will have to have some special equipment like 3D Googles, or will it be available like really in the browser and you don't need any hardware?
No. There would be no hardware used or just needed to. You can just do it just by your phone and the related stuff. Like it's like softwares, not just a physical thing.
Will
You
it
can
look
just do it.
something? Yeah, go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
can do it by the glasses too.
So I didn't get it. Will you need the glasses? You won't.
You can just do it with and without them. It is just both
Okay,
possible.
both ways. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. So both
Yes.
ways will be available to you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They
And
will.
will the shop look something like an Eastern bazaar, where like you go and there are little shops and you just go in and you can choose whatever they have? Or will it be like a Western mall where everything is different?
You ask me what would be your preferences. It actually depends on that. I guess we're living in a modern world, so we actually prefer to have both combinations for the Eastern world and the Western world together. So we can just have something in between, which is just made by us, not just by our past or the future.
Okay, great answer. Thank you for that. So, as we discussed before, all the products that are bought and sold in your marketplace are actually NFTs, right? And so you mint an NFT, and then whoever buys this NFT buys the physical good that is represented by this NFT.
Yep.
What do you think about the current NFT market, and what is your vision of the future? Where is it going to?
Okay, our vision may just be some kind of weird or some kind of untouched for the future, but I'm just going to explain it and expand it in just sentences and paragraphs. So, the crypto market right now has been in a bearish state for about 2 years. Everybody knows that. We're just in bearish state for 2 years and experiencing a lot of loss. And in this situation, the development of new projects will definitely face challenges. But we believe that blockchain and NFT technology will be the future needs of humanity. And there is no doubt about that. So, in this situation, the market needs new ideas and professional programming teams. And despite all of the obstacles that we have and we face, I still believe that the future of this industry is growing ahead strongly. And for the first time in human history, it has become possible for people and individuals to prove their ownership of their assets, that this is mine and this is not yours, without the need to trust a third party or any middleman and intermediary. All wars throughout history have been for the sake of proving ownership, that this is mine, this is not yours, and this is the document. For example, proving the owner of the land, gold, or mines, that don't take this from me, then this is mine. And the NFT technology is actually literally the proof, the real proof. It's actually a bulletproof of ownership for real people. And I'm actually confident that the world will become a better place to live with the spread of NFTs and the adoption of NFT.
Right, that sounds very promising, and we also believe in NFTs, otherwise we won't even be in the business. But what do you think about legislation, right? You just said that NFTs are instant registration of ownership rights or transfer of such rights from one individual to another.
Yes.
But what if someone doesn't agree? Someone of the people who participated in this trade or transfer will say, okay, what does it matter? This is, a virtual world. Okay, in the virtual world, I bought, you sold, so it doesn't matter. It's all a game. Do you think someday we will be able to take this to court and courts will say, hey, look, you made a transaction?
I have a great answer for this. Let me just remind all of you people, for like 20 years ago, no one uses a cell phone. But look at us right now. We're just adapting ourselves with the blockchain, so that'll be no problem.
Okay, so you believe that technology eventually wins and there will be legislation, or maybe we will need no legislation. All people will unanimously acknowledge blockchain transactions, right? Is that what you mean?
Yes, people are just, obliged for the privilege of the technology. There would be no doubt on that. They just have to adapt with that because technology is not a thing that will just say, okay, I will wait for you to just adapt yourself for 2 years from now on. No, it will crush you if you just don't accept that.
Gotcha. Okay, that was really a good answer, which you promised and you delivered.
Yeah.
Right. And what would you say, what benefits does your project hold for the on-chain and off-chain communities?
Okay, that's a fine question. For our crypto users, there are advantages such as creating a decentralized and community-based space, providing an attractive and profitable staking system, and creating a comprehensive and production metaverse. For non-crypto users, Metanet is a way to get out of the metrics and economic monopoly. You know, metrics destroy all the people life. The metrics tell them go to work, find a good job, and make a family and do the routine thing. But in Metanet, we show a way to get out of that metrics and see the freedom world. Also, by using Metaverse, user can gain profit from staking and benefits from Metaverse environment without need any special knowledge. Even very new people can use Metanet infrastructure and staking system and earn profit from this wonderful space. Yeah, this is all.
Yeah, great. And like we discussed before, let's also discuss it again. Your guys currently based on Binance, which is a great chain for many reasons. But are you planning to move to other blockchains? And if yes, are you planning to use XP.NETWORK Bridge for doing so?
Yes, exactly. We have many big plans for future. One of them is to use XP.NETWORK Bridge to bridge our lands to other chain like Ton and Polygon, Tezos, Solana, and other chain because there are many good marketplace in that chain and we have many holder and NFT users in that marketplace. We want to use XP.NETWORK Bridge to send our lands, for example, to Ton and list it in GetGems marketplace. And I'm teaching to my community how to make hype in marketplace and become the top trend of that market. And with this strategy, we can make more attention in our project and gather more holders of that chain to our project. Because I believe that blockchain is just an infrastructure and the chain should integrate together and the community of different blockchains should know each other and have collaboration together to make this space a better place for business and people.
Yes, it's actually like even if we don't want to expand our chain, it's like, okay, I don't want to go to America because I don't like them. You cannot say that. You just have to expand your communications and network you have. Maybe you can just gain more holders and subscribers to your project and you can gain more benefit. You cannot limit yourself. Just say, yes, I'm just dedicated only to this and only blockchain. That's it.
Great. Mr. Dima, because I think our time is going to finish, I want to have some question from you and Mr. Dima about XP.NETWORK and how it works. Is it possible to answer it?
Absolutely, go ahead. I'm not sure Dima will be able to answer because he's a bit busy right now. I just spoke with him. So I'm happy to answer all your questions.
Okay, cool, no problem. So I'm just going to ask the first one. So how many chains have XP.NETWORK already integrated?
Well, we already integrated about 30 chains. Why I'm saying about, usually people know the exact number, is because different chains are on different stages. We are now working on the version 3.1 of our bridge, and some chains are still on version 3.0, and some are already on 3.1. So that's why it's like, I cannot tell you the exact number, but it's around 30. Because some are still miss some functionality. And we work on adding more and more blockchains, which are coming soon. Some of them are already on production. Production is like an intermediary state. When we first integrate a blockchain in testnet, where we can do a lot of tests for pretty much free, because the testnet tokens are free. Then we go on staging, which is mainnet, but it's not public, so we don't have users will not have access to this, so that if we have some bugs, we will find them before the users, and only then, when everything's fine, we go on production. So some chains are on staging, and most of them are already on production. But basically, we have a production bridge for approximately 30 chains.
Oh, that's a large number of supportable chains. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and almost 1/3 are non-EVM chains, which is unique.
Oh, that's fine. And you got grants from many chains, is it right? Can you tell it a little about that?
Yes. Out of those 30, from 20 chains, we received grants. That's true. And that's probably also a world record in Web3, if anybody tracks. I don't think any other project has so many grants.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. The other question that my community asks me a lot is that what happens with the original NFTs when they are bridged to a foreign chain? What happened to them exactly?
Right, great question. It's like this. The bridge contract has no roles in the original NFT contract. It means it cannot freely mint or burn tokens. For that reason, when we send an NFT to a foreign chain, we cannot destroy it, because if somebody wants to return it, we won't be able to restore it. For that reason, we are left with only one option: to freeze it. So imagine like we're a bank and we have a safe in the bank, and we're putting those NFTs into this safe till the time somebody claims it. Okay, it's like this. And for every collection in version 3.1, we have a separate smart contract that holds those NFTs. It is very secure, because it means that the NFT collection never interacts with the bridge contract directly, which keeps the bridge contract in a safe state. It doesn't allow to talk for any other contract but those that it deployed itself, so it knows exactly what's going on in those contracts. And even if theoretically sometime in the distant future somebody still finds a way to send an attack through such NFT contract, it will only impact the collection of this contract, and it will not impact the other collections, because they are held by other contracts. Okay, so for that reason, it's a very decentralized and secure system.
Yeah, it means that the bridge is completely decentralized and you have no ownership on it and you can't control it. It's completely runs by a smart contract, yeah?
Well, yes, pretty much, yes. But we will speak later about it in other AMAs, and you will know more.
What happens with the wrapped NFTs when they are sent to other blockchain? Can you explain it?
Yes, sure. So we mint a wrapped NFT in a special smart contract on the other side. It is special because it holds only NFTs from this collection, which is very important for selling or tracking NFTs on other ecosystems. So this contract is written and it behaves according to the rules of the chain of destination, which is very important because it allows all the marketplaces, the chain explorers, or metaverses or games to see this NFT and to be able to interact with this NFT because it's minted according to the local rules. So as we mint this NFT and allow someone to hold it and trade it and do whatever they want with the NFT, then when this NFT goes to another chain, we have to destroy this NFT so that we disallow duplication of assets, meaning we don't let users to hold or interact with an NFT on more than one blockchain. For that reason, we burn this wrapped NFT before sending it to a foreign chain or sending to the chain of origin where the original NFT is released to the new owner.
So let's just give back your question. What are the competitive advantages of XP.NETWORK Bridge over competitors?
Right. Well, first of all, we connect more non-EVM chains to a lot of EVM chains than any other even fungible token bridge. So Usually, people just go for a lot of EVMs because it's kind of easier. It's the same protocol, same standards, very often same libraries that allow you to interact with the blockchain. But we didn't go the easy way. We decided to go the hard way because this fills the gap in the market. And that's one of our competitive advantages. Second competitive advantage is we bridge NFTs professionally. Like we tried using the bridges of our competitors. I won't tell the names because I'm not going to say good words right now about them. So yeah, it's not nice to say bad words about others, especially competitors. Right. So we tried using their bridge, and we figured that there are several implementations that are not nice for the NFT collections. One situation is when all NFTs from all the collections arrive to one contract, and you have a salad of NFTs from all the contracts, and you have NFTs that are collectible cards, sports cards, tickets to some concert that already expired.
Yes.
I don't know, whatever you want. And everything is in one collection. And it's a mess. It's impossible to find whatever happens. It's impossible to track which collection goes well, which NFTs don't sell. You know, it's impossible to analyze it, or it's very, very painful. So what we do is we bridge NFTs to a designated collection that holds only NFTs from this collection and nothing else. And that's very important to trade those NFTs on other marketplaces.
That was comprehensive and complete, actually.
Yeah, that was great. And it was our last question. And we don't have any question, Mr. Dima.
Great. So as we're finishing our AMA, please let our listeners know how we can follow you, how we can track you, and whatever you want to say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks to everyone who participated in this amazing XP talk. I want to have a special thanks to Mr. Nasrullah, our CMO, and Sheikh Mohammed, our CEO. They are two wonderful people in crypto space, and
Especially in Iran, actually.
In Iran, actually, I learned a lot about them. And the people who want to follow Metanet project can join our Twitter page, Metanet INT, and also our website, metanetint.xyz and metanetint.com. Also, we have a Telegram group, and they can see the Telegram group in our Twitter bio. And also, for finishing this AMA, I want to ask you, Mr. Dima, to say a sentence in Persian for our
motto,
Persian
actually.
community,
Yeah,
if it's possible.
It's our motto and slogan, if you can just say that. It would be a heartwarming sentence.
Is it possible?
Well, I hope it sounds fine. Hamchanan esk jurist.
Hamchanan esk jarist.
Say it again.
Hamchanan esk jurist.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming. I thank all the listeners who came to listen to us online, and thank you all who will listen this in recording. Don't miss our next AMAs. Please subscribe to our Twitter, Telegram, and YouTube channels, and talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.